Yo guys, what's up? Welcome along to another Saturday afternoon live stream here on the Chill Out Flight channel. It is what we are. So look, it is 3:25 in the afternoon here in the UK, and we are going to go down from Madrid down to the first time into Northern Africa, into Casablanca. We have the Royal Maroc 321 by Toliss here in X-Plane. Lovely, awesome scenery from Madrid as well, and we are in X-Plane again, as in my MSFS is still playing up and not working correctly. It keeps crashing every time I try and do something, so I need to still kind of figure out what's going on with that. So you can see the plane is there getting loaded up. We got all the ground crew sorted. The air bridge is there as well. We need to jump in. The flight time today is about 1 hour 30 minutes down from Madrid. We've got some awesome scenery here, awesome scenery down in Casablanca as well. And yeah, we need to go and do the full setup. Everything's completely cold and dark, so we'll jump on into the flight deck in just a sec and get it all up and running. Hopefully, we are departing out of Madrid on runway 36 left, and we're going to head straight south down towards Marbella, over the Strait of Gibraltar. Even that's what I was trying to get out. Tangiers, and then we're going to head down the western coast of Northern Africa into down to Casablanca. This will be the first time I've actually flown into Northern Africa, either on a stream or even just when I've been mucking around myself. So it'll be interesting to go see what is happening down there and how the flight pans out. We've got ortho for the whole of the southern part of Spain and Northern Africa as well, so there should be some nice views if the weather is playing in our favour. I haven't started active sky. I don't want to start that quickly. So apologies for the thunder crack in a minute when it connects, which it always does. There it goes. And hopefully that will inject some weather into the sim in a second. So what we'll do is I'll pop you in the full screen and I'll see you in the flight deck in just a couple of seconds. There we are, guys, straight into the flight deck. Like I said, everything's completely cold and dark. Getting 32, 35 FPS, which is pretty good. So let's go and jump and get some stuff turned on. Battery 1, battery 2. We'll have the external power. We'll have the APU up and running. We'll give that 3 seconds. We can start that up. There that goes. And APU bleed can come on as well. We'll arm the emergency lights. No smoking sign can come on. Seatbelt signs need to be on. Nav logo can come on as well. And we'll nip up here and we'll align the IRSs as well. There we go. Get a few screens brightened up. Yeah, like I said, flight time is about 1 hour 30 minutes. Not too long. We get a little bit of a decent bit of a cruise as well. And we can get up and cracking. Nice 10 degrees down here in Madrid. Haven't checked the weather down in Casablanca yet, but we can check that en route. Get that brightened up. And that as well. So there we go. Right, screens are all sorted. Let's close that cockpit door. We're here. Obviously, Madrid quite high up. The QNH is probably not too far off. What is the QNH here in Madrid? Conditions 1027, yeah, so 1025 is not too far off, so we'll set that ready. And what else do we need to do? Let's go and have a look at this, have a look at the flight plan. And we'll go and have a look what's going on fuel-wise that we need. I'll bring this across, let's have a quick look. So our block fuel be 7.8 tons. So if we take 7.8, we take 8 points. We'll take 8.8, 1 ton extra. Here we go. Yeah, flight time 1 hour 30 minutes. Alternate is going to be up in Rabat, I believe. Rabat, there it is. Yep, that's our alternate airport. Weather. Look at the winds. 12, 13, 23 knots. Coming from the south, so we've got a bit of a headwind. Then it turned into a kind of crosswind on the way down. That looks good. Get a shot of that. So we want 8.8 tons. Grab that. Got the ISCS up, and so loading info. Fuel 8.8 is there. We'll grab that, and our zero fuel weight is going to be estimate zero fuel weight 68.9 tons. Let's dump a bit of cargo. 68.8 we're looking for. 68.7. 68.8. Yeah, 68.8, that'll do. And that's fine. Ground services, they're all doing their bits and bobs. Let's get a shot of that for the moment. So we have fuel. That means we can get passengers up and running as well. I've forgotten to just load PackX, so we'll do that. Do that. Get PackX up and running. Start this flight properly. And we don't have any that, so start that. They're the passengers. We've got another 7 minutes for the IRSs to align. So we'll jump on down and we'll grab the McDo. There it is. Bring that over here. And we'll head into the units and we'll crack on with the setup for this. So it's Lima, Echo, Mike Delta from Madrid, and we're going to Golf, Mike November, Casablanca. Flight number, we are Royal Air Maroc, which is RAM 2125. And right, flight plan is required for the rest of this now. So, cost index of 36. And today, for the cruise, we're cruising at level 350. Jump in for the wind, and we'll request that as well. If we get any more wind request. Next, and we'll get the wind for that as well. Cool, so, in it B, we got 8.8 tons of fuel in, and we had a zero fuel weight of 68.9, wasn't it, I believe? Yeah, 68.9, which gives us a CG of 27.5. Go in. Ultimate being Rabats, we need fuel wise 1.1 tons of extra motion lotion. Get us there. Well, that's not gonna let us put that in there. That go in there? There we go. That's all looking good. We've got init A, init B done. Ground temperature plus 11, pretty much. Actually plus 10. There we are. So we can jump over to the flight plan. So like I said, from Madrid, we're heading from 36 left. Six left, and we're doing the VUTEB 2 X-ray departure, which should take us straight south after that. Into Casablanca, we are doing 35 right. 358 Yankee, 35 right Zulu. Now we haven't got a star given in the flight plan, we just got a direct, so what we'll do is we'll go have no star for now. And we'll just insert that and we can sort that out when we get there. So from VUTEB we need to go to Upper November 10. November 1 Zulu takes us to Crissa. From Crissa we go on the Upper November 864. That takes us down to Pimos. Pimos can go in there. From Pimos it's the Upper November 869. And that takes us down to Galto. From Galto, we're on the upper Bravo 11. Down to Bismi. From Bismi, we're direct to the airport, so that is the end of that flight plan for now. And then we go all the way down Bismi and then to the centre fix. Insert that. And what we'll do is we'll have a little look at the flight plan just to make sure everything is all tickety-boo. So yeah, it's a bit of a northern departure out to the left, swinging around back down to the south. And if we skip on through, we should be able to see our plan.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you.
Top of descent there marked on. We are coming direct down to the centre fix, but what we'll do is we might have to vector ourselves out a little bit after that. Fine. Cool. So for now, flight plan is done with. Yo, Benja, how's it going? Welcome along, buddy. So we've done that. We need to actually we need to go back into there and just do the performance, don't we? So let's have a look at that. Got the other screen. Performance, we're going to use config 1+F active flight plan, and that gives us our V speeds quite happily of 155, 155 again, and 158 for V2. Transition in Madrid very high because it is high terrain around the airports. We are going to do lap 1, which is going to be nothing for trim. 0.0 and flex temp of 56, and I think that is all we need from there. Performance is done. Clean speeds 228, flaps tracked 213 and 156 for the flaps. Good. Get rid of that. IRS is almost aligned. What we can do is we'll jump on the overhead. Let's get a bit of fuel action, and cruise supply can come on. Ground control should be on. As we have fuel, let's get a few more lights on now. And the rest of it we can get constraints on. And we'll look at the flight plan and get the initial routing out. Just to... this is what we're doing. Straight ahead, left-hand turn again, and back down via Barajas. We need to be above 8,000, then above 12,000 and 13,000. So we'll set our initial climb as 130. Just set. 3 speeds are all done. That is all done. Flight plan is good. IRSs are aligned. Let's get the pushback. Okay, which way do we want to go? Let's have a look. 36 left. Where's 36 left? There it is, where we parked. We're here. So we're literally going to push back. We want to literally come out straight behind us. So any which way, straight down, and we'll find the runway, hopefully. Let's go back. Which way should we go back? Let's go back this way.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
May as well just get the tug driving up now.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Pretty cool. There we go. That's sorted. So it's literally just waiting for these passengers to get on. We're actually ready to go before the passengers have finished boarding for once. So yeah, so we've got V speeds, climb nav, 1 FD2, we've got 13,000 blue there. We can wait and get ourselves ready to go. If you press prime, we can go away. Flight plan. We'll go back to flight plan. Let's just take a quick look
Okay,
outside.
all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Let's just get rid of,
You're ready to go when you are.
there we go. Get rid of all of those.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 2131 with service to Casablanca. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 30 minutes. Please note the cabin
Close all
doors
that
are
up,
closed.
close
We ask
and
that you make
close
sure
that,
all devices are in
and that
airplane
one.
mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low.
Hopefully the
and
pushback geezer
tight.
shall be ready for us
Disabled
in just a
seatbelts
sec.
must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross check.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Go and get rid of the parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Let's get a bit of engine going on. Set that to ignition. And let's go with engine number 2. There we go, a bit of N2 action. Watch this,
Ladies
we
and
can watch
gentlemen,
it spool
please
up.
direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft.
There we go, EGT and the M1 starts to rise.
In case of an
Very
emergency
nice.
and we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, tighten
Those
the straps
cargo,
if
I thought we
necessary,
should
and
those up.
breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first and then assist others.
Let's go with engine number 1.
A member of the crew advises you it is safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the straps tight.
We'll start the clock.
To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically, you may blow into the mouthpiece for manual inflation. This vest is equipped with a whistle and a light. If you need to, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Please make sure to exit the
BORs
aircraft
of tunes.
as
There we
possible.
go, engine number 1.
Please securely stow all personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are all in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking
If you're bleeding, there we go.
That includes
N1 rising on engine number 1 as well.
disabling or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is strictly prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be
There's
found
our
in the
awesome
code located
Royal Air Maroc
back in front of you. We suggest reading this and letting a cabin member know if you have any questions.
321.
Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Yep.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Now, quick look again. Just going to check this speed brake because they are, for some reason, on a reverse axis. I'm not sure why. See if I can just change that a second. While that's happening. I just move that now. Why is it on a reverse axis then? Try that. That's better. That should be speed brakes off, speed brakes on. So, one last quick go when that engine finishes off and that geezer has finished. There we go. Perfect. Has he got lost yet? Yeah. Wait for the tug to go and we'll get ourselves underway.
tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Thank you ever so much. There he goes. We'll wait for his hand signal and then we'll jump in and we'll get ourselves out. We'll do a flight control check and we'll get going. He should jump out and show us the bypass pin. There we go. Excellent, guys. So let's we'll work our way out to the runway and hope we don't get lost in the meantime. So we have those lights on now. Everything else is tickety-boo. Ooh, freaky seat syndrome. Let's get that parking brake off. And let's start our taxi towards runway. I got the chart just to see to know where we're going on my iPad here. So know where we're up to. Make this right hand turn. It should be a straight taxi down. And we'll hold at Zulu 2 for the rest of our pre-departure prep. Yeah, just literally a straight taxi out. And as we do that, let's do make sure the cabin crew are alright. Going to go down and arm those spoilers. Have auto brake second max. And flaps can travel to 1. There you go. Do that takeoff config check in a second. All our checks are done. Just a slow taxi out. Madrid being a huge airport, obviously, it's quite a little taxi. So, where are we going? Straight down, hotspot 4 north, looking at these charts. Zulu 4, Zulu 2. Zulu 2 is looking to be our whole point according to the... A little bit more. Maybe 20 knots taxi speed, that should do the trick. But yeah, guys, flight time 1 hour 30 down to Casablanca. Weather looks good. We've got ortho for the whole of southern Spain. In fact, ortho for the whole of Spain, and also northern Africa as well, covering Casablanca. So it should be a nice ride in this afternoon. There it is. There is Zulu 4, Zulu Whiskey 1. The next bit being our holding point here at Zulu 2. Zulu 4. Stop there a sec. And we'll get the lights on. Take off. Runway lights on. Let's go get lined up.
Approaching 3-6 left.
Take out that light. Get this round, here we go, right.
On runway 3-6 left.
We are doing a flex takeoff. Let's have a look, and we will go 50% M1. And we got auto brake max, climb nav, 1 FD2, 3000 feet, 155, 158 V speeds, and there's 50%. 1, 2 clicks forward. Man flex 56. SRS, auto thrust is armed and blue. 100 knots. It's got a huge runway, so we've got plenty, no issue with room. There's V1, and up we go. Up on the flight directors. The positive rate, gears coming up. And up we go. Awesome stuff. Have a quick check of this. Do like a good flyby. There we are. And get the terrain radar on. Madrid's got huge terrain, as you can see. There's lever climb. First climb nav 13,000 blue. Let's just go and get that TCAS sorted. I had this issue yesterday when we flew the Toliss. It's a lot of turbulence and rocking around for this first bit until it decided it was going to behave itself. Pretty sure you wouldn't get that, not with a 6-knot headwind, you wouldn't get all that rocking around. S speed coming up, we should have auto slack retraction, there they go. Let's get those up out the way. Yeah, if you look at the rudder going as well, I'm not entirely sure what all this rocking around is all about. But yeah, 6-7 knots would not cause all this jiggledy-pokery around. There we are, might have calmed itself down a little bit now. But yeah, like I said, it did do it yesterday for some reason, I'm not sure why. But yeah, we're going to head out, we're going to make this left-hand turn. Shortly fly a circle around and come back over towards the airport, which should be quite good to look at. And then keep on heading south. Got 556 miles to run, 5:14 being the arrival. This is live time, live weather through active sky as well. So hopefully it's injecting some sort of weather. Looks like it is. This reckons no wind, but yet we're getting a little bit of headwind. Yeah, looks rather nice with the ortho in as well. Cool. That's not ortho. I think I took a bit off around Madrid because it was a bit too frame heavy. But once we get out of Madrid down here, we definitely do have ortho for that. Plus 8,000. We are 9.6 now. Just as we start to make that little left-hand turn. 10,000 feet. Let's get those off. And I think people sign off for the passengers as well. They can get up and go to the loo and do whatever they need to do. This is a big swooping left-hand turn. You can see where the tiles kind of end. For the ortho ends X-plane scenery, then ortho starts across here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000 feet. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatories. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi...
Onboard Wi-Fi for Royal Air Maroc customers, of course.
We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect
Could
to
have
the
really turned
Wi-Fi
it.
to find out more information.
Ray, do you want to guess? Not that we're using it. We can disarm those spoilers. And I reckon we'll just keep that coming up to our cruise now. 350 for the cruise. So yeah, like I said, we should see the airport as we come back round again shortly. Standard set now, passing 130. And then we're literally going to fire back straight over Madrid, as you can see where we're taking off from, and then make that right turn to head pretty much south. I reckon I'm getting up in the cruise. Let's get a bit of Saturday afternoon music on. I think today, fancy, because we are Royal Air Maroc, I think we'll have a bit of rock on. Bit of rock on for this afternoon. Really should have ended. I should have really planned this to come off a 1-8 runway, I think, out of Madrid, instead of making that bit of a pointless loop out towards the north for some reason. I don't know. I feel like that wasn't the best move on my part, really. I'll show you the chart. This is essentially what we've done. So there, we're taking off 36 left, obviously directly north. And all we've done is we've flown up here, left-hand turn, left again, and then we're coming back to where we started from. And then we're going to start tracking south. So had we come off a 1-8 runway and just gone straight this way, we would have ended up doing just this leg, instead of heading up towards the north for a bit of a massive circuit round there, just for look about. To come back to where we are and then head off again. So airport should be just coming up in a few miles. Just to our left. Can we see it anywhere? Or directly overhead it, there he is. There is Madrid. And there's 36 left that we left off. That is pretty cool, to be fair. We're literally tracking right over that departure runway. Let's wind that out anyway. Yeah, ortho's now kicking in. Good. Awesome. So let's have a... see if we've got expecting clear weather all the way down. Let's have a quick look at the map. Where are we at? Here somewhere. Getting to a bit of cloud. We're going to be coming over towards here. What is that? Let's have a look. Dakota Tetra weather for GME. Pretty good. And then ours is down. That's where we're going to... Not that one, this one. That is wind. So down there when we get there, wind at 040 at 7 knots. Good visibility, 10 kilometers or more. Clear below 20,000 feet, which is nice. Temperature, look at that, temperature 24 degrees, lovely warm. 1017. So yeah, we don't expect anything weather-wise to cause any issues. Once we get down here, we're going to come slightly towards this left-hand side, straight at Gibraltar, and keep tracking down. Yeah, active sky loading in the clouds nicely. A nice little flyby in the cruise. I love this flyby. I don't know why. There's Madrid. Look at that. Pretty cool. Well, guys, welcome along on the Saturday afternoon live stream again. We are obviously live on Twitch and on the YouTube as well. If you do happen to be watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button if you are enjoying the stream. And subscribe as well. It all helps us out to get a little bit more noticed out there with Google's algorithm. We do normally stream in Microsoft Flight Sim, but obviously, like I said before, it's been a bit of a pain at the minute. It's not too stable. It crashed on the final the other night, and I've been working with it the last day or so, and I still can't get it to be stable enough to fly it off stream, yet alone on a stream. So until I can sort that out, I'll have to have a couple of flights and X-plane just for a little bit of a change. And I think what we'll do is we'll end up in Casablanca, and we're going to get the Toliss A321 out and take that back up to one of the London airports as well. Which should be quite good fun. But we can tidy up our charts. We don't need the departure chart anymore. Pretty much we know what we're doing. We're going down to Tobas. After that, that's not below 130. We're heading up to our cruise anyway, so we can get shot of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And like I said, at the minute we have no arrival into Casablanca, apart from 35 right, so we can only assume that we're doing in a roundabout fashion this way. So where's 35 right? I have to put the right one in, yeah, GM in it. Because which one way there would be 35? It must be this one here, I guess. Yeah, it's about heading north, isn't it? Yeah, so 35 right is going to be this one here. We need to come around this way and then in, which we can we'll figure that out. Be interesting to see how this worked out. Top of descent. Let's have a quick look. Top of descent is just here, about 80 miles out. Worked out our top of drop, and then just zoom in a sec. So how far is that for a final approach? Not far. One good thing about X-Plane, it does even code in all this Toliss anyway. Code in the missed approach as well, should we need it. We Burvo, and then I'm assuming that will be hold at Burvo, so we can actually put that in. And then, just for example, I should show it up. So inbound course, what is that? That's heading west, so let's say 240 inbound course. And you can put that in, and ideally it would draw the hold in. Make that turn and then round we go. Cool. Get rid of that for a sec anyway. Yeah, that's coated our top of drop quite nicely. Let's put something in here. I like to have something put in anyway, just for put that in, and we're doing 3-5 right, just so we got a little bit of awareness how far we got left to go. We'll be there, 426 miles. And there's the ortho kicking in now. Looks pretty good. There's our top of climb. The landing should be in about just over an hour, guys. Just over an hour. We will, however, because we haven't got an arrival in. Whoosh. We will just go and just to put a little bit of info in here for us. So we're going to put in Golf Mike November 3-5 right. Oh. 3-5 right, and we're going to get the charts up for the reciprocal runway, and that'll give us an extended center line for us to vector ourselves in should we need it. If I can find it, there it is. 3-5 right, reciprocal is 165 degrees. That's going to be radial out, and then we're going to also make ourselves a top of drop just for what we need. We haven't got an approach in really, so 3,600, and the terrain around here is 3.8 to the south. So 3,600, 10.3 miles from the India November Romeo, which will be the ILS ident. 360, we're cruising at 350. In fact, there we are, Mach out cruise now, or Mach out start. I should go Mach out cruise any second. There we are, Mach out cruise. So 3,600, and we're cruising at 350, so we need to lose 29,000 feet, so 3069E, 87 miles out. Should be our top of drop from there as well. 87 miles. Put that in as a radius. And let's just see if that actually corresponds with what Airbus reckons we should be doing. So we've got a flight plan, and we'll flick through this again now. We should see what we've just drawn in, ideally. So he reckons top of drop is here at Tunzo, and we reckon it's a few miles further forward. And there's that extended centre line for us to vector in if we need some more track miles. So we'll see how we're doing when we get there. And if we're going to trust my working out or the Airbus is working out.
Please look in the feedback for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, please note that we only accept credit cards.
pretty cool. Not quite Microsoft Flight Sim, but even still, with the author in, it looks pretty good. Doing level 16 Bing images. They're about 1 gig a tile, I reckon. Yeah, if not slightly more. We do have this all the way down, and like I said, we got. I can show you possibly. ORBX, there it is. This is what we got for when we arrive. We got the Casablanca MOHAMMED, the 5th International, and this is what we should be greeted with when we get down there shortly. Looks pretty cool, to be fair. Look at that, pretty good, pretty good. I did check it out just before we started as well. It looks pretty. It does look pretty good. Yeah, so excited to land that. We'll taxi in hopefully, and we'll get to where we need to be. Yeah, as mentioned, we now got that crosswind from the left that we had. There was a headwind. It's now turned into a crosswind that we looked in the flight plan on the way down. Right. A few bits and bobs out, close a few windows that we don't need anymore. Let's have a quick look at our departure out there. If we go back to map, should be able to see our. There it is. Our little northerly trip to come back south again. There we are, tracking down. Cool. Just closing a few things on my iPad so I don't have too many apps open there as well. They were tracking down now towards Cordoba and the southern coast of Spain, and towards Marbella is where we're heading to next. There's Malaga, just to the south of us. There's Marbella VOR, and then out over the sea. Guys, I'm just going to quickly run and grab another quick drink just while we're up here in the cruise, and I'll be back with you in just a couple of minutes. A quick look at this first before we go. Awesome. I'll leave you there for now. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys, when I just go and, like I said, grab another drink. Yo guys, back with another drink. I must remember to bring more in when I do a stream. I always forget for some reason. It's on my list to bring drinks in, but I always forget. I don't know how many of you are football fans, but I am a long-suffering Newcastle United fan, and I'm just going to quickly check the score against Leeds. See if they're actually doing any decent in today's game. Still 0-0. Have a quick look. Newcastle. 0-0. I mean, it's better than what we have been doing. Normally Newcastle will be losing by now. You can see our top of drop is now in sight. There it is. Actually, that's kind of come out. Now we've actually got up here. Where the Toliss reckons we want to descend and where we want to descend is pretty much in line now. Top of descent is quite happily also landing here. 244 miles it reckons to our top of descent at the minute. And we're going to arrive there at 16:53, which is roughly half an hour, guys, from now. So should we go have a little look in the cabin, make sure the passengers are alright. Let's go and nip through these doors and have a look. Make sure the passengers are alright. It is pretty cool to be able to walk through a cabin on a flight, unlike Microsoft Flight Sim where you can't. You're stuck in the flight deck or your window views. But we're going to check out our 321. Make sure no one's fallen over, dropped out the window, for example. Let's have a quick look out here. Pretty nice. Take a seat. Come on, have a look at the back of the galley. Not sure you can get in the toilet. Let's see if we can get in. What happens here? Oh, and we're at the back of the plane. Pretty special. Guess that'd be the flight deck there that we can, pop something up. Quick look out this side. It's actually outside the aircraft a little bit. Peek for the emergency exit. Look out there. You can see the southern coast of Spain coming up. I'm pretty sure you can't get into these toilets either. Let's have a quick look. We end up back in the flight deck. So if we were going to fly an actual arrival into this airport, what could we do? We'd have a look at the arrivals, approaches. Coming in 3-5 right, let's have a look. 3-5 right, let's have a quick look. Coming from the north. That one would work via Sadik, or we could come via, well, you're coming via Tussauds, so we could do this arrival. I wonder if it's worth putting it in the Tussauds 1 Alpha or 3 Alpha. Let's have a look. There's 1 Alpha and 3 Alpha. We do have Bismee. Bismee's have been our last point, then we were going to stealth vector, I guess. Well, this will give us some altitudes to work with. 6,000 down to the Sidi Kadim VOR, and Kotag being the initial approach fix. Have a look. Wonder where we should go and put that in. We'll put in the Tussauds 1 Alpha, I reckon. 1 Alpha is still all the way down. Go have a look at that. Tussauds 1 Alpha. Arrival 3-5 right Zulu. Tussauds 1 Alpha, there it is.
Homie Mail subscribed on YouTube.
Yo, homie Mail. Hope you're going well, buddy. Hope your Saturday is going well as well. Have a quick look. We're just trying to work out this arrival into Casablanca. So, Kotag, GodPro even, and in. So what have we got? We have Kotag. We'll put that in. See how that looks on this rail. There we go. That's kind of worked out a little bit better. Turn that off. Just zoom out a bit. Pop that on the plan. Grab that other window for a second. The flight plan. Just skip through that. That should skip through. Plan. I don't know, skipping through. Should skip through. Why is it not doing that? There we go, now it is. Looks slightly better than what we had planned. Still, Kotag, then there's that the VOR, Sierra Lima Kilo, center fix of 3-5 right, and then the final fix in the FAF. Have a look. That looks like to work out quite nicely. That is what we would kind of do anyway. We would come off onto that extended center line and then fly ourselves in. So that arrival works out pretty well for what we need to do to get in there. So I think we might stick with that. For now. We can always change that. The further we get down, we can rejig it a little bit. So to our left, down here is Malaga. Somewhere down there is Malaga. The Costa del Sol. Directly ahead of us now, just over these mountains, is the posh resort of Marbella. $200 miles top drop, and that's going to be at 4:55, guys. Can we go a little bit faster? Let's have a look. Pull that. Get a little bit faster. 0.8 would work. Probably not going to change much. We want to use a bit more fuel. 6.3 tons, and at Marbella, let's have a look. Let's get that flight plan a sec. Grab. Where's it going? Flight plan. There it is. So at Marbella, let's see the fuel we require. Full pay, ballast, that's the beginning of the arrival. Where is Marbella? Galto, Casablanca. $4.7 tons of fuel. We got 6.3, so works out pretty well for what we took. We took that extra little bit, just in case we cocked it up on the way in. Let's see if I can straighten up this bus cam. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit wonky. Go. Bus cam, throttle cam is a new feature now. We can, you can see my fat stubby hands. Whoosh. This will be the first time I've actually flown into North Africa, so it should be quite fun to have a look. It means also from there we're not far from the Canary Islands either, so we could continue on down there from Casablanca down to Tenerife, where we do have ORBX scenery and ortho for that as well. Should we want to keep flying the Toliss for a bit longer as well? I do quite like X-Plane. It's pretty good. X-Plane 12 looks good. That should be coming out hopefully soon. Be interesting to have a fly around in that, see what they've done graphics wise for that as well. I saw the A330 preview the other night, and that looks pretty special. How long's the runway down here? Is it quite long? So let's get the chart up. If alright, let's get the taxi parking stand, not that one. Airport info, there it is. Looks the same length, so looking about 3,720 meters runway, so we should be should be good for a low auto brake on this arrival as well.
Right.
69th, yeah, homie, well tried. Couldn't have got a better number, I guess. Couldn't have got a better number. Yeah, 52 minutes since we pushed back, and we are well over, well, just approaching halfway through now. I reckon the flight time was about 1 hour and 30 minutes. Quick look. Yeah, 1 hour 30 minutes down to Casablanca. 571 miles, slight bit of headwind, so we got 592 in the air. Didn't check anything down here, anything exciting going on with the rest of this info, I don't think. No, nothing too exciting. So, any weather that we need to be aware of? .180 could have some icing between 180 and flight level 100, and then there's nothing there. And yeah, top of descent just after Tussauds, Bisme, and there's a terrain. Nothing. Nothing there. That's us going over. That's the going over the sea, and then we come a little bit of terrain as we join back, make landfall into. Are we still going to go into Spanish airspace a little bit over over Quetta? Do we? Are we still in Spanish airspace or not? Not quite. No. Yeah, make landfall back over Northern Africa, and then nothing of any significance, and then a little bit of terrain as we get down towards our destination. This has got anything tuned up yet. India November Romeo 109.9. This should be, I think this is pretty good at getting the ILS. 09.9, 345 for the final approach, which has got, and not quite the full 3 degree on the glide either. 2.7 degrees for the glide slope. 2.7 on the chart as well. Like I said, we don't need to do anything with the VORs because it does tune the VORs and the NDBs automatically in this, so just like the real aircraft would, if you're cruising along, it would pick them up. I'd have a cloud 350. I'm going to go through a little bit of cloud. In fact, that is very high cloud. Have a look at the weather. There's been a whiffy clouds that we got scattered. We're going to go in there. It looks all decent. Nothing else to worry us about. Partly cloudy. Currently it's 15 degrees on the ground if we were to get anywhere down here. But for our arrival, Mohammed 5th International, so temperature on the ground 23 degrees. We've got wind 8 knots from the north, near the Mountain Summit. UN81017, and it's lovely and clear as well. No clouds below 20,000 feet. That would indicate Cav OK, which it does just there. We come in, let's have a look. Yeah, nothing here. That's going to interfere with our arrival in. And Rabat being our alternate airport. If we did need that, it's let's have a quick look what it is. Golf Mike Echo. It's going to be there. Yeah, nothing's slightly cooler, but everything's the same. Cav OK. Nice and clear as well. Sweet. Here comes North Africa. We see anything out this window yet? Not quite. Could have ortho. Look at this. Pretty cool. What about that cloud to bugger off so we can see the bottom of it, but